And today we had a little puja, and people wonder sometimes why we do puja. But the reason why we do puja is because we have to correct our karma. The reason for puja is because you are paying back some kind of karma which you might not know that you have, but you're paying back this karma because if you pay back this karma, then you will be able to pay off some of the debts of suffering that you owe, so you don't suffer anymore. The reason why a person suffers is because they have a heavy karma, which is why we suffer. So if you take a long time to get married in a relationship, it's because so much payments had to be done. And the reason why I tell you to do puja, or the reason why I tell you to do meditation, fasting, and all of these things is because I want you to pay. I want you to pay quickly. So the faster you pay, the more quickly your desire, your desire for what you want will happen. So it's very important that when you're doing puja, you understand that you're paying. You're paying your loan. You're paying your debts. And a lot of these debts were created by your parents. For example, if your parents, of course, robbed somebody a lot of money, you will find that in your life, somebody robbed you. So usually when someone experiences a robbery, it's because of some karma before. So rather than make you get the robbery, I'll say, okay, let's do a puja and give charity. So you're already giving back. So puja is just a way of paying back your karma, so that you don't have karma to pay for, and then you get happiness. So usually when someone come and tell me, well, Swami, I'm not getting married. Now I have to look back and see why this person is not getting married. And usually it's because of some karma from the parents. So the puja is recommended to pay back that karma. So usually a Shivling puja or a Shiva puja is what a woman has to do constantly to pay back. But I never know how much the payment is. It could be $1 million, it could be $1 billion, it could be a lot. So if you keep doing the puja, it's the only way to make it get paid. So the purpose of the puja is really to pay off your karma. Now, what I notice also is that if, for example, some people don't forget about the good things and the bad things. For example, if you are doing very well and you have no money, or somebody that you know is doing very well and don't have any money, but they are happy and everything, is because that in their life the parents might have done something in their childhood that made them lose all that wealth. So once they pray to Lakshmi, they'll get back that wealth. A good case is, I noticed there was once a family that came to see me, and all the boys that are born in the family are blind. Anytime the boy born in the family, whether it's son or grandson, they're born blind. So I look back into the chart and go back and I see that there was once the great-grandfather used to abuse young kids, young girls. And he would always make them appear naked to him and so on, young children, and will abuse them. And because of that, Lakshmi left his life. So Lakshmi gave a curse to the whole generation now, that every boy who born in the family will become blind. So, you see, it can be very bad. If you know the purpose of coming to see Swami is to know your karma. So you can know what karma you have to pay for. So when the Swami looks at your chart, he already sees, okay, this is the karma you have to pay for. Okay, well, you have to do this. Okay, Steve, you have to do this. Angela, you have to do that. Right? And then the person says, I'm not going to do it. Right? Then the person has to keep going again. And the suffering will continue until they do it. I'm sure you've seen that here many times. Especially Angela has seen that. Many times people come, they don't want to do it. And then they end up having to do it again. Right? Because the karma keeps coming at you like a bullet until you stop it. So doing puja is very important. Now the most important puja of all to understand when you're doing puja is a part of the planets. When you follow the planets, this tells you what kind of problem you have or what kind of karma you have to pay. So usually each planet determines the karma and pays you back the karma. So we'll say in Hindus we have what we call planetary puja or planetary prayer. And the purpose of praying to the planet is to ease the suffering of that planet. So, in terms of the sun, it will affect your job, for example, and it tells you what's going to affect your life. And so when a person is not finding a job, it's usually the sun is causing it. So we'll go through the planetary, each planet how they mean, and if you who are not very knowledgeable about the puja or know how to do puja, can only do prayer to the planet. Just acknowledge the planet. That's enough.